Good morning. My name is Komang Trismayanti and I'm from 7E class in English Language Education. And in this presentation, I would like to present 3 subtopics in Business English course. And here is the 3 subtopics that I will discuss in this presentation. The first is the sample of business letter. The second is what makes a good writing, and the last is 10 tips to make writing anything easier. And let's jump into the first topic. And the first subtopic is about the sample of business letter. A letter is often written in response to a letter published in newspaper or magazine by another reader. Most newspapers prefer a brief letter and a clear letter. A brief letter make the reader easier to understand what the letter talk about. There are some indicators of a good letter, such as should grab the reader attention. It means that the letter should make the reader interest or give their attention to the letter. The second is should state what you intend to talk about. The second indicator means that the letter should match with what you want to talk about and what you write in your letter. The third is should refer to the name and date of the article to which you are responding. It means that in a letter, you need to write the name and also the date of your writing and to whom you write the letter. And the last is the body letter should expand the introduction and use example to strengthen the argument, and then the conclusion should end on a strong note. It means that what you want to talk about should match with the introduction, the body, and also the conclusion of your letter. And I provide the example of a good business letter. And here is the example. You start with the date and also the name, and also what you want to talk about in the letter, in body of letter, and then with a good conclusion that relevant with the introduction and also the body of your letter. Okay, I will read the letter. 24 November 2020, Bill Hanwar, National Marketing Manager, Chapeltop Kitchenware, PO Box 6565, Dale Bill. Just a very short note to thank you and your team for pitching in as you did at our product launch in Fremantle Week. I have spoken with my team and they tell me your staff went all out on the project. I believe many of them worked right through the weekend and even brought the family members in to help with the final wrapping of the samples. I'm very grateful to you for all of your help, Bill, and I would like you to pass on my thanks to all of those who put their time and effort into the launch. June and I will be in Fremantle at Eastern Time and look forward to a game of golf with you and Betty. Till then, cheers, Mary. So, as we can see, this letter is considered as very brave but very clear. Mary want to give this letter to Bill as thank and also for their team for what they did in the lunch in Fremantle Week. So if you want to write a letter, you need to write a short and also a clear letter, but with a proper manner and also in a proper manner in formal situation like this letter. And I will continue into the Second topic, it is about what makes a good writing. And there are five aspects about a good writing. The first is the purpose, the second is the sequence, and the third is the unity, the fourth is variety, and the last is relevancy. The first is the purpose. Before you write, you must know why you are writing. Because the purpose of writing is very important in order to guide you during the writing process. For example, if you want to ask someone to come to your office or to invite someone, you need to state the purpose and then write the letter properly. And then the second is the sequence. Each of points and paragraphs must flow into the next point or sentence. It means that if you are writing, you need to know whether your paragraph is coherent and cohesive between one and another. Because the sequence is very important in a paragraph to make the writing flow into the next point or sentences. And then the third is the unity. Begin every paragraph with a topic sentence and then develop your argument from that sentence. It means that between the topic sentence and also the supporting sentence in your paragraph must match with the topic sentence because if you are talk about A in the paragraph, you need to talk about the part of A, but you cannot write the topic sentence A, but you write uh, about G or another in the supporting sentence. And then the fourth is about the variety. You need to make sure what you write, your writing is interesting to read by making variation. Uh, it is because you need to use variety of vocabulary, variety of idiom, for example, because you need to make your reader interest or give their attention in reading your letter. And the last is about the relevancy. The, the purpose and the sentence on your work must relevant. It means that what you write must relevant with what happened in in the real life or must relevant with what they do. For example, like in the example of business letter, they have a good job in helping the Mary office, and then Mary say thank to them and also their team. And that's about the aspects of a good writing. And then we jump into the last subtopic. It is about 10 tips to make writing anything easier. So there are 10 tips to make writing anything easier. The first one is write and think clearly. In order to write, you need to think clearly. It is like when you are to write something, you need to concentrate. Uh, you need to make the writing clear and brief. You need to concentrate. For example, if you are working in an office, you need to work in a quiet place and proper time to you. For example, in the morning when the others workers uh, workers before come to the office, and you can write what you want. And the second is write the writing purpose. It is important because the purpose of writing will guide you during the writing process. And then the third is make sure your writing purpose is relevant with your work. Uh, it is like when you are writing, you need to write the purpose of your writing and stick in note on the wall in front of you, and you can see whether your work is matched with the purpose or not. And then the fourth is make a plan. Write the plan with another color. uh, you can write the plan of your writing. For example, you can finish your work in 1 hour, or you can finish your work in 1 day. You can make a note in front of you and make a note about your plan and also your purpose in front of you. And when you write, you can see, oh, this is my plan. I should finish this in 1 hour, like that. And then the fifth is when you have complete your plan, does your plan still correspondent with your purpose? It is like when you write something, you see the purpose and also the plan. Oh, this match with my plan. You can, for example, you can finish your work in 1 hour, and the your work is matched with the purpose of your writing. And then the sixth is concentrate on the expanding each topic sentence. You need to concentrate in order to develop your topic sentence into the some supporting sentences to make your writing good. And then the seven is about what make a good introduction. Introduction is very important in writing because the reader will read the introduction first before the body and also the conclusion of your writing. Uh, Through a good introduction, the reader can uh, pay attention to your writing or your work. And then number eight is about the conclusion, and it should be in line with the introduction and also the body paragraph. The conclusion of your letter should match with the introduction and also the body paragraph. The conclusion also need to strengthen what you want to write, or should match with the purpose of your writing. And number nine is edit your work. After you finish your writing, you need to edit the work uh, to make it more better or to be good writing. In edit your work, you need to put your work like 1 hour and then look into the paragraph, and you can see whether it's still match with the purpose, match with your plan, and also whether your uh, introduction, body paragraph, and also the conclusion is in line. And then the last is if you have added your work, read again to the work and make sure it's good or need to edit or revise again. After you edit your work, you need to reread your work or your letter in order to make sure it is good or need to revise or need to edit again. Okay, that's all about the 10 tips to make writing anything easier. So if you were to write anything, you can uh, follow this follow this aspect or follow these tips to make your writing better and to be a good writing. Thank you. I think that's all.